Alright, both players are ready. Let's count them down for game number one. We're kind of falling apart here. A little bit of a misdrop of a bar. This is spicy. He's not going to get the J over. He's done. God. Bar will finally come after 47 pieces. Kirby gets a bar, but he can't get anything else done. He might spell the N. He can't get the J over. That's it. He does max out, but he's done it at, oh my goodness, a couple misdrops up very high, and that's it. That even if Somalian shows up, I am kind of on a tight timeline. I do need to leave. No sign of captain. Yeah, I think Somalian's a no-show. We got it ready from both players. Good luck and have fun, y'all. Let's count you down for game number one. Okay, he's handling it. Oh no, ah, man. He's gonna kind of get it. He's in some trouble. He's not gonna be able to do anything else. Cole will top out at a 10:36, and Sodium good for game number 5 in the set. All right, both players are ready. Let's count them down for game number one. Good luck and have fun, y'all. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We got a T, we got a square. This is the classic Tetris League, and I am Arbaro. On the left side of your screen, out of the United States of America, a roller with an NTSC PB of 4.9 million. Not just a roller, though, he's also a legendary DAS player. Fresh off of his win at the CTWC Jonas Cup, he's Pixelandy, currently number 4 in the Premier Poll. On the right side of your screen, out of Canada, a roller with an NTSC PB of 1.70 million, excuse me. He is Wallbant. You see 4, okay, so I think I said 4.9 for Andy. It's actually 11.9. I just couldn't read my handwriting. 50 for Andy, 69 for Wallbant here early on. Andy was kind of playing and doing something else at the same time early on, so I don't really know what he was doing. But the match has started. Nice little tuck for Andy. Wallband up by a couple here early on. Wallband also did very well for himself at the Jonas Cup. I was reffing his qual. He got like a back 3 back, I think, at the end to really solidify a good seed. So he's been having a really good run of results in DAS, as well as open play style events such as this one. These players have met each other twice before. Both of them ended up in the sweep for Pixelandy, but they were both in 2023, so they haven't actually played each other in a while. So let's see how things go this time around. You know, Andy, not quite clean. That left side looking a little, gets a split double with that bar. Wallbant not really able to score that much recently. Not a lot of bars to go around this game so far. Wallbant's left side looking really spicy. Needs something for it. Gets a bar over. Nice! Very dirty Tetris. Keeps himself alive. Incredibly clutch move from Wallbant. Just about halfway to transition. 227 for Andy, 267 for Wallbant. I'm gonna check. I don't actually know how many times Andy has won CTM and CTL. I wanted to check that real quick, but I forgot to. So, there you go. He is the current defending champion for CTL. That's important to know. He ended Blue Scooty's reign of terror. This was kind of Scooty's like event for a while. Had the thing cornered. Wallbant currently in the lead, 387 to 331. Left side looking a little dependent. He gets a bar for it. He also won season 23. And season 14. That's kind of the thing. Pixelandy's just been a player that's been very good for a very long time. Top level during the tapping era, finally, famously getting second in C2WC. And season 8. There you go. So 4-time champion of CTL. Right now, big lead for Wallbant. 504, make that 527 to 387. So. Wallbant had like one moment of a lot of danger, but has been playing pretty clean, pretty efficient for most of the rest of the game. He's about to go in, takes a Tetris, and he's into 19 with a 575. And he has one more available to him. And he's going to take that Tetris go into the 483. So 6-figure lead for Wallbant. There's about 5 lines in the future, but that doesn't account for the difference. Just showing you survival. You can survive, you can keep yourself in it. Wallbant having to take a few burns, those S's and Z's not cooperating with the stack. And he will get another bar, get another Tetris. Not too many burns from Wallbant. Andy still does take advantage just a little bit, but Wallbant setting up one off the bottom. Andy now kind of dealing with his own S&Z burst and complicates his stack a bit. Looks like he'll get out of it, but the lead is growing here. Wallbant up now by 200,000 points now. Pixelandy gets a bar. It's only good for a triple. He's getting the stack down. Misplaces the S. Misplaces the square. Needs something to the left. I don't know if that was an overshift of the bar or not. He's going to get a couple more bars. He's in trouble. Outside gets the S over. Alright. Things are looking a little better. Alright, he's going to get out of it. Great dig from Andy, but Wallbant now, huge lead. 990 for Wallbant, 685 for Pixelandy. Pixelandy knuckle rolled himself out of a jam, but it's looking like he's going to need a lot of 29 play in this one. Nice little solve there for Wallbant. Avoids a big dig. He has a max out. Lombard Tetris 1035. Andy at 727. TYLW says, I hope they both win. What a good sentiment. This is a competitive endeavor, though. It's specifically designed so that only one of them win, because we at the Classic Tetris League are mean. Wallbant in to late 28. 1077. Room for one more. He Tetrises, he'll have the 1.1. He does so. 1114 is the transition score. Pixelandy into 28 with an 811. So quite a good game from Wallbant. Pixelandy ends up having to burn quite a bit. So he's looking to Tetris in. He's going to play it safe. Goes in 817. Wallbant looking a little high. He's going to get the bar though. He hits the life tap with the other bar to the left. Here we go. Wallbant just going full send here on 29. Oh, Pixelandy doesn't get that bar over. I think that's it. He tops out at 901. Wallbant's good for game number 1. He's going to keep going. This is a good game for him. GG's. His overall PB is a 1.7, so he actually might have a shot here. There's another Tetris, 1.348, 1348. There's a Tetris. A couple missed shifts, but he gets the board down. Setting up 2 off the bottom. He's going aggressive because he has to if he's going to get the PB. Gets another Tetris, 1.4. Level 35. Still quite a ways to go, but his board is creeping up. Doesn't get that J over. A 1446. Excellent start from Wallbant, and he's going to take a well-deserved game number 1. GG's. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, T and a bar will start us off. Andy has beaten Cole 3-0, Redshirt 3-1. So a good start to the season for him. This to be expected. Wallbant currently 2-2, respectable record. He beat Cole in critical, lost to Cobra and Sodium. And Sodium match going to a decider. And he's at least taken a game off of Andy. Wallbant gets the flat burn. Adding instantly to his left side. It's not really coming. Finally gets a J. Drought is happening. I'm just not getting good pieces to resolve the stack here. 90 to 68. Wallbant gets a couple Tetrises in a row, and that's going to let him take the lead. $160 to $122. Oh, he gets the bar, resolves the dependency. I'm not sure that's what he wanted to do with the J. Looks like he'll resolve it. Just a few burns. Shaking his head, but everything looks like he's working out for him. More or less a tie game. Wallbant does have a few lines in pocket. We're just about at the halfway point to 19. Wallbant, nice bar placement, just for the T. Can't quite get himself set up, he finally does so. Andy, you looking for a T or something? Gonna get a Z, that's gonna be a bit of a substitute. Work okay. I'm going to be entering a little dig here. RNG not quite cooperating with him, but he's going to get a bar for the Tetris after he opens himself back up. Wallbant has a little bit of a lead here, 371 to 336. Wallbant also about 7 lines in pocket. But now entering a bit of a dig here. Andy going to try to look to take advantage of it. And has a real-time lead. Now he's looking to try to take the pace lead. Well, he opts against the dirty Tetris, takes the triple. Now he's going to rock to the left well. And there it is. And he goes into 19 at a 521. Wallbant now into level 18. He's still at 18. He's into level 18, you know, the level he transitioned to at 120 lines. And there you go. Okay, well, one more line to go. There's, okay. One last Tetris for Wallbant goes into 19 with a 528. So just about equal scores going into 19. Wallbant does have quite a few lines in pocket though, almost a full level. Wallbant looks like he'll have to take some early burns here in post. On the left, awkward left side for Wallbant. And so forming a hole in his stack, Lombard split triple. Andy is scoring. Another Lombard dependency, column 2 for Wally. I just kind of can't quite get that left side to shape up. And it's been a problem for him through most of post so far. And his board is climbing. I don't know if he can do anything with that left. It's a bar over, but that bar is just not in a great position. That's it. Wallbant's going to top out at 616, and Pixelandy is going to even the set. GG's. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. A T and an L. Tied up one apiece. Wallbant taking game number 1 with a 1.4. Rogue Potato, good to see you. I haven't seen you around in a bit. Reminding us that there is, in fact, a match Reno. We still have 11 coupon codes remaining. So you can claim those if you want it. Want to. That helps us out quite a bit. Had a game to go. Wallbant ended up topping out, I think, in like level 20 or 21. Maybe a little later, but like, I had a hard time keeping his left side built up and without any dependencies. And they ended up biting him when like an SC burst came. Pretty even game here so far. Players are trading the lead. Yeah, so far so good. We got a something 1072 from Rogue Potato for a direct contribution. Thank you so much, Rogue Potato. Hey, always good to see you. Hope you're having a excellent day. Up to 222.22. Nice. So just under a quarter of our way to our goal. Pretty high up dig for Wallbant, and that square misshift does him no favors. Does hit the T-spin. And taking a couple of nice flat burns. Not getting the best of RNG, but he's doing what he can with it. And he's taking advantage. 289 to 224. We're just about halfway to 19. Well, he does have a few lines in pocket. Looks like Andy no longer with the jitters from game one, kind of a warm-up is done situation. Call Martz. He does have a six-figure lead now. 382 to 261. Wallbant gets clean. It's cold here. I need to put on some socks. Honestly, I need to get dressed, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm wearing like sweatpants and stuff, but Andy holding on to just about a 100,000 point lead. Both players are clean. The drought counter is on. Bar finally comes from Wallband. There's a bar, there's a Tetris. Wallband. Doing a little bit of work to clear out a hole in the stack. Andy, I guess a couple of nice pieces for some tucks. 501, still room for some more scoring before he transitions. Nice triple. Needs to stack down. And we can kind of suffer through another drought. Wallbant Lombard Tetris, but he ends up forming a bar dependency column 3. We'll get the bar for it. Andy kind of back to expanding his lead. He transitions at a 558. Wallbant's going to go in with a 443. We're off and running now. It's post time and the meat of the game. Our games are won and lost. Level 19. Oh man, takes a few Tetrises, 3 off the bottom, is clean now. Still down by quite a bit. And he's not giving an inch at the moment. And maybe he's giving a little bit of an inch. Takes a few burns, but it's quite vertical now. It's a bar that's going to help quite a bit. Wallband also digging. It's a little bit of a worse situation, honestly. Bar, nice flat burn. And a couple misshifts. I don't know. This is very high. Gets the T over. Gets the S over. Left side is still too high for comfort. And he Shows exactly why the Z doesn't quite skid where he wants it to, and that's it. Wallbant go to top out at 6-16. Andy is good for game number 3. Moves up to match point. GG's. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And thank you to the players for helping me out and trying to keep the time between the games to a minimum. I do appreciate it. Got ourselves a game 4. Andy looking to win this, keep his perfect match record alive, and only drop his 2nd point of the season. Only looking to extend the set. He's gotten a point off of Andy. That's going to be pretty big. I don't know how many players are going to end up taking a point off of Andy. Redshirt did, but Wallbant also did it in style. Got the 1.4 in game 1. Hope you all having a great beginning to your November. Enjoying the autumn leaves. Remember to vote if you're in the US. Election day coming up before you know it. Close one here so far, 190 to 188. Wallbant looking for an L, finally gets it. It's a tucks to his left side that he needs. And he has to take a few burns. Andy's board now looking a bit vertical, but gets a nice double. And it's a bar for the dependency. So able to resolve it without too much of a pain. Zipper saying, Wally, what was that game 1 dog? Bring that back, please. Yeah, I know he murdered it. Halfway to 19. Actually, Wallbant has lines in pocket here. 342 for Andy. 349 for Wallbant. Has a slight real-time lead and a somewhat larger pace lead. Both players on a decent pace. Wallbant is looking to bring that game 1 pace back. Hi Zen Pro, hope you're having a good one. Wallbant 510 hasn't hit 100 lines yet. The dude's on fire. Andy's setting up. 4 off the bottom. Left row. Not getting a whole lot of cooperation from RNG right now. Wally just Tetrising away. You just have to take a few burns here. Running into the same drought that Andy just ran into. Not really drought. Ooh, a couple misshifts from Wallbant. This rotates the L right afterwards, so he's in a situation. So far, so good. Has to put a bit of a weight on this. So not going to be able to keep up the pace, but if he survives, that's okay. There we go. He's getting it down. Another great dig from Wallban. There you go. Andy's in at 568. Wallban in at 578. So that dig kind of ate away his pace, but still had enough of a lead that Andy wasn't quite able to overtake him. .654 to 635. Well, he is a level back. So has the pace lead, though Andy has now taken the real-time lead. Both players currently clean and scoring. Couple awkward. Andy just not really getting the pieces he wants. Not sure if there's a misdrop or what, but he is now digging. Wallbant trying. Yeah, there we go. Pretty quick resolution for Wallbant for his dig. And he does have a lot of bar dependency, column 1. Opts to take a Tetris with that bar. Andy looking to get out of it. It's a bar for the triple. Now he's clean. 740 for Andy, 787 for Wallbant. Wallbant 6 lines in pocket. We're at level 24. Make that 25 for Andy now. Looking for a T for a spin. Not going to get it. Lines are a bit closer now, but kind of see Wallbant now with a 6-figure lead. 910 to 808. So far, Wallban doing what he needs to do to stay in this one. We do know that Andy's 29 play can be formidable. Honestly, though, Wallban showing he has the kill screen stuff too. That game won, man. This PB is 1.7. I think that's pretty ripe for getting beaten soon, because he's definitely taking a step up lately. He has a max out now, 1021 to 944, level 27. Well, player's now level 28. Last stop before Transitionville. Pixelandy center well Lombard. He's going to go in with a 1023. Well, he has a 1.1 and room for one more. He's going to burn in 1129. We're off and running. In post here. Kill screen stuff. And he's set up. Lombard dependency, column 3. He's going to get the bar. He's going to score the Tetris. He gets one to resolve the dependency. He's almost caught up. And there's a couple misshifts from Wallban. He's going to top out at 1149. And that without Tetris, Andy's going to take game number 4 in the set. Wallban put up quite the fight in game 4, but Andy clutches it out on the kill screen. His unbeaten match record alive. GG's. Let's see what he can do with this game. Don't go anywhere after you top out. We'll do the winner scene real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't get that all over. I think we call that an aggressive top out. GG's. Winner scene time. There he is. He's your winner. Pixelandy. He isn't. There's no Pixelandy. But there's Pixelandy's room. GG's.
The CTL Division 1A Collision. And as is normal tradition, we like to get to know our players, so I'm going to start with our competitor on the right. That is Cobra. All right, and as you can see, Cobra, of course, is a roller. As far as past Tetris events in person, CTWC took 44th in 2024, 7th this past year, went to Lone Star last year, took 4th, took 6th in Stillwater last year, won Boston this year, and took 4th at Space City this year. Cobra's also done his fair share of online events, won Challengers in November 2024 for CTM, and has had about 10 or so appearances in Masters. And, of course, the most important fact to know about Cobra, as in Cobra's own words, I exist. Also relevant to know, based on the info Scooty gave me, Scooty is shorter than Cobra, so do what you will with that vital piece of information, folks. Anyway, we're approaching 30 lines cleared in this game. Alex has the lead right now, 139,000 to 118,000 as he gets a Toasterous now over 160, and they're going back and forth early on. And as they're getting this game underway, we are separated by mere pushdown points. Cobra with the lead by 4 points. Well, now with the lead by a single and a pushdown, so Cobra ensuring that no tie shall happen, but Alex says, oh, no, we are going to be tied here as he gets the pushdown points to match Cobra's efforts. A third of the way to transition. Both these players are on a 630,000 pace. Once again, they were only separated by pushdown points for a brief moment in time. So, hey, players are dueling with pushdown points, and I am absolutely here for it. There we go. Over 50 lines in the books right now. This one's still fairly neck and neck, though Alex is pushing to try and expand this lead over Tetris now, 279,000 to 239,000, as both players throw another Tetris on the board. All right, and I feel a drought coming on. It looks like it's been a bit since we've seen a long bar. And, oh, there was the drought counter. There it is. Cobra can't use it for a Tetris. Alex can, halfway to transition. This is about a 660,000 pace for Alex. Cobra, meanwhile, on about a 570,000 transition pace to level 19. But a good start for both of these players, looking at solid transition scores, and you know both of these players have the ability to go well into level 29 kill screenplay. So maybe we get that, maybe we get a double max out, who the heck knows. And I know you all saw it, but that was a nice Vitz from Cobra there, set it up perfectly, got the long bar for it, now getting droughted, but the long bar shows up at the right time, and we get a simul Tetris, both of them throwing one down, 439,000 for Alex, 381,000 for Cobra. So Alex holding on to that 2 Tetris and change lead as we get closer to 100 lines and the turn. And the board's, of course, looking good for both of them. Cobra fills in that little bit of a chasm in the middle, gets a Tetris out of it, and another one. So, once again, the paces have remained consistent over the past 20, 30 lines or so. Alex has not been able to expand on this lead, but Cobra has not been able to shrink it, so they've pretty much gone back and forth, playing really well as we are about 30 lines from transition. And at 100 lines in the books, it is 533k for Alex T, 474,000 for Cobra, who gets a long bar and a Tetris. And another one to go over 500,000. And looking at potentially at least a 600k transition for Alex if he can maintain this pace. A simul Tetris from both. And there is at 600k, so he's going for even more. He can get 2 more Tetrises before the transition, which would give him a monster level 19 score. Cobra has 3 more Tetrises in hand. There's one of them for Alex. And let's see what that final transition score is going to be for him, as he gets 1 more Tetris he can get. Meanwhile, Cobra with 2 more Alex transitions at 673,000. A solid score in his own right. Cobra has 1 more burn that can be used. Waiting for that Tetris, doesn't want to burn 2 lines because that would send him in, but he transitions at 635, so double 600Ks, moving on to 19 and beyond, a chase to the kill screen for both of them. All right, a Tetris for Alex. He's already at 750,000, and he's on level 20. Hasn't even made it to level 21 yet, so pouring on the pace early in this first game between Alex T and Cobra. Now, Cobra dealing with that drought that Alex T just went through. This one's going to be about a 35-piecer. Cobra does get a Tetris out of it. On to level 21 for Cobra. And Alex just... This is going to be an insane number once I'm able to calculate his kill screen pace. So just you wait, folks. Let him get a Tetris, and we'll tell you what that number is. It's gonna be monster. There it is. This is a 1.29 million kill screen pace. Not quite a 1.3, but just on the edge. A kill screen pace worthy of Mini D on the screen happening right now on the left. Meanwhile, Cobra, not to be outdone, Cobra's on a 1.2 million kill screen pace, so big numbers from both players. My gods. Their actual scores right now on level 23, 925k for Alex, 866,000 for Cobra. Cobra's only down 2 Tetrises. So both players having quite a debut performance here in this matchup. And now both over 900,000, and we're only on level 24, folks. Now Cobra waiting for this long bar, going through a drought that Alex just finished up here. This one's going to end at 23 pieces, and Cobra capitalized with the Tetris. Alex with the max out at 198 lines. Almost about to go into 26. Simul Tetris for both. They're on level 26. Cobra almost at a max out. Alex already has it, and he's almost at a 1.1, and he's still on 26. Cobra's board looking a little out of sorts, and we're having some, I'll call it the Tetris equivalent of jazz hands, as some Tetraminos are flashing in and out of focus here. But we'll look at Alex's board. He's at a 1.1 on level 27. And looking to try and get this long bar. It's not showing up for him, but he is keeping this board safe. He knows he's got a monster score. Cobra with the max out, 1.001 million. Alex has 2 more Tetrises he can get, although he's going to have to burn, so it's going to go down to 1 more. Cobra, meanwhile, on to level 28, has 2 more potential Tetrises, but with the amount of burning that's needed, could still get 1 more, I believe, if the board's looking right. But Alex goes into kill screen at 1.248 million. And Cobra also in kill screen with the max out, 1.02029 million. But Cobra can't do any more than that, and he will top out. Alex takes game number 1, but let's see what he can do with this absolute beast of a game. It's at 1.366 on level 31. He's got about 70 lines before the double kill screen. And he gets another Tetris, 1.44. Are we going to see a rollover before level 39? He's got a monster game on.